आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार। MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला।
On the show tonight, the Afghan forces are giving a very harsh reply to Islamabad. The ceasefire is not working and Pakistani tanks have been captured. At 8:30 p.m. tonight, India is forced to counter Trump's lies once again. Trump claims that Modi has told him he won't buy any more Russian oil. It's proven to be wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, the Indian government sets the record straight. And at 9 p.m. tonight, ex-Mafia Don Shahabuddin has become the flavor of the political season debate as his son Osama gets a ticket from the RJD. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're seeing tonight is history repeating itself. 54 years ago, 1971, Pakistan surrendered to India completely and totally. Ladies and gentlemen, at that point of time, their army, backed by the United States, was brought to its knees by India in just 13 days as our tanks rolled into Dhaka. Pakistani generals surrendered with their heads bowed down. 93,000 soldiers laid down their arms. 93,000. This remains in the history of warfare one of the greatest and most complete surrenders of any army. And tonight, the same story, the same humiliation has come full circle for Pakistan. But this time, the flag bearers of Pakistan's shame are the Afghans, men whom Rawalpindi once tried to control, to fund and to manipulate. The Taliban is hoisting Pakistani army men's trousers as the symbol of their victory. Yes, you heard me right. The trousers of Pakistani soldiers. Look at these visuals. Let's run them full frame. Because what you see here are Afghan fighters displaying the pants of fleeing Pakistani soldiers like trophies, like flags of surrender. That, viewers, is the new symbol of Pakistan's military pride, a pair of empty trousers hoisting in the Afghan wind. The same army that dared to strike Kabul over the Afghan minister's visit to New Delhi now runs for cover across its own border. And tonight, Khwaja Asif, their defense minister, says, Afghanistan is fighting India's war. This is his complaint. Hear it.
मेरा ख्याल है कि ये इस वक्त काबुल जो है वो दिल्ली की प्रॉक्सी वॉर लड़ रहा है. उनके जो फैसले जो है ना वो सारे दिल्ली से स्पॉन्सर हो रहे हैं.
Mr. Asif, you are completely and totally wrong. Afghanistan is not fighting your war. In fact, India doesn't need to fight you anymore. You're already being destroyed by your own past, by your own proxies, and by the very ministers that you created. In fact, it will be fair to say that while they cry once again, while Islamabad blames India once again, one truth is beginning to echo louder than ever before. India did not have to lift a finger this time. Whatever is happening is destined because of the way in which the Pakistanis have treated the proud Afghans. Make no mistake, viewers. This is Pakistan's second 1971. It is truly. Sindh, Baluchistan, POK, Gilgit-Baltistan, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa are all demanding independence from Pakistan. This is a viral moment. Even all across, ladies and gentlemen, if you look at things, Pakistan's borders are under fire now. So we must realize that we are heading into a 1971 moment. In fact, in 1971, we sliced Pakistan into two pieces. The only difference between 1971 and now 53 years later, 54 years later, 2025, is that this time Pakistan will be broken into not two, but multiple parts. Let's debate.
Their tanks have been captured. Their banners hoisted and paraded by their adversaries. They have now surrendered twice in a span of 6 months. And yet, their act of desperation continues.
صحاب پاو څلور بجې و جګړه شروع شوه. جګړه د افغانستان اسلامي امارت د دفاع وزارت مجاهدین او نور ارګانو مجاهدین داخله وزارت مجاهدین په لوړ مران سره وجنګېدله. الحمدلله دشمن ته د غاښ ماتونکی ماته ورکړه. نو دشمن ته کوڅې ونیولې. د دشمن مړي اوس هم د مجاهدینو سره پراته دي.
Despite begging for a ceasefire to the Afghans, Asim Munir's army has continued its cowardly attack on Afghan civilians in Spin Boldak and neighboring regions of Kandahar. The Afghans are ready for a retaliation.
د مجاهدینو مورال ډیر لوړ و. په ډیر قوي مورال سره زموږ مجاهدینو جنگ وکړي. برای ماښام پر 4 بجې چې د مقابل لوري څخه زموږ پر خاوره باندې ټکان وسوله. په جوابي برید کې زموږ مجاهدینو بیا هغو ته کلک غاښ ماتونکی جواب ورکړي. الحمدلله خو تر اوسه زموږ مجاهدین مورال ډیر قوي دي.
And despite the ceasefire, the Pakistani army in desperation has continued its attacks on Afghan civilians. Afghan forces claim that 19 Pakistani soldiers have been killed in the last 24 hours, further adding that Pakistan will face their wrath if it continues targeting women and children. Meanwhile, India has to hit out at Pakistan over its baseless allegations.
3 things are clear. One, that Pakistan hosts terrorist organizations and sponsors terrorist activities. 2, it is an old practice of Pakistan to blame its neighbors for its own internal failures. And 3, Pakistan is infuriated with Afghanistan exercising sovereignty over its own territories. India remains fully committed to the sovereignty, territorial integrity and independence of Afghanistan.
The big question is, will Pakistan learn its lesson?
Now, there are all these visuals which are coming down every day. Haider Hayat Khan and Shumaila Siddiqui, both from Lahore and Islamabad. Major Samarpal Toor, General G.D. Bakshi, the visuals first I would like to display today are of the captured Pakistani tanks. Can we run them full frame? Full frame, please. Thank you very much, producers. I refer to Pakistani tanks, not the Pakistani trousers. I'll show the Pakistani trousers later, but I would like to show the Pakistani tanks. These are Pakistani bodies. I would like to show the Pakistani tanks. Have you got the visuals of the Pakistani tanks? My production control room is just going to get the pictures of the Pakistani tanks. No, these are not the pictures of the Pakistani tanks. The pictures of the captured Pakistani tanks are part of the news package. They are there, and we'll be showing them there. These are satellite imagery. Can we not show the satellite imagery? Let me show the Pakistani trousers first, while my production team pulls out the pictures of the Pakistani tanks. Now, Haider Hayat Khan, the Pakistani trousers are left by Pakistani army officers. यानी कि अपने पतलून को छोड़ के भाग गए ये लोग. Can I show that, please? Are there producers in the PCR who can show those pictures? No, you just showed the pictures of the Pakistani trousers. You can pull those out, run that EDV and put it out now. Thank you very much. There it is. get an Indian on one side, get the Pakistani on the others, end the 5 window, and let me stop having to direct the program. Now, these are trousers that have been left behind. General Bakshi, are you looking at this? These are trousers that have been left behind by the fleeing Pakistani soldiers.
Absolutely, Arnab.
Sir,
Arnab.
they left their trousers behind.
This is a military disgrace if I've ever seen one.
Truly, truly. Then the trousers have been taken and they're being hoisted as flags by the Taliban to humiliate Pakistan. General Bakshi, are you seeing this? This is like 1971 all over again. These,
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
And it's been said that these
Arnab,
trousers have been recovered from abandoned military posts of the Pakistani army near the Durand Line. This displays of Pakistani uniform is happening in the eastern Nangarhar province of Afghanistan. General Bakshi, over to you, sir. What are we seeing here?
Arnab, this is what happens when you have hubris. Hubris. Hubris is a great sin on the battlefield. Pakistan thought, and it had assured Donald Trump, you want Bagram, we will get you Bagram. Sir, that butler of Asim Munir and the Pakistani Prime Minister Shahbaz, arch bootlicker, we will get you Bagram, sir. The way is to starve the Afghans, don't let the Indians give them any food. And, sir, we will bash them black and blue with our Air Force.
Shut up, General.
Afghanistan doesn't have an Air Force. We have the F-16s, we have the JF-17s. We'll blast them, get them to their knees. Now we know who's on whose knees. It was idiotic of any army to think that they could launch 4 or 5 airstrikes and there would not be a response. You could kill Afghan women and children and the Taliban would not retaliate. They have caught them by total surprise. The very ferocity of the Taliban's response. 5 of their posts have been overrun. There is Pinbaldak, there is the major transfer points of Chaman, etc. They've been overrun, they've captured their tanks, they've killed 58, they claim. And bulk of them, they've got the visuals in full flight. Pakistan is making tall claims, but has not 1 centimeter of video footage to show to us the authenticity or the veracity of its claims. This, Arnab, even frankly, I'm taking
Hamid is on, he's speaking. Producers, can you see a person called Hamid Khan who you want to take on the right-hand side of the screen? Producers,
it was part of the British Indian Army along with us.
Okay, I believe that is the most pity moment for India when they have to hail Afghanistan's forces to cover their humiliation during their so-called Sindoor operation, the way Pakistan have beaten India. Now they are hoping.
I will show the visuals with ambience of the tank. I want to now show Hamid for you. Hamid, for you, I have something very special. For you and only for you, Hamid. Hamid, since you are Mullah Munir's speechwriter, and you have Mullah Munir's speechwriter, can you tell me where Mullah Munir is? Mullah Munir कहाँ छुपे हुए हैं जब पाकिस्तान की फौज पिट रही है? पाकिस्तान की फौज जब पिट रही है तो मुल्ला मुनीर कहाँ है? मुल्ला मुनीर कहाँ है?
पाकिस्तान इस्लामाबाद में प्रेसिडेंट हाउस में कल प्रेसिडेंट से मिला है और आपको बताता चलूं कि आपके मोदी
तो निकलते क्यों नहीं है? प्रेसिडेंट हाउस पे छिपे हुए क्यों हैं? अपनी पिटती हुई फौज के साथ बैठे क्यों नहीं है?
आपका मोदी ट्रंप से माफिया मांग रहा है, ट्रंप के आगे गिड़गिड़ा रहा है कि मुझे माफ कर दो, मैं रूस से
No, but tell me one thing seriously, on a serious note, Shomela is on. I would like to run the visuals full frame for a minute. We have to think. No, 1 minute. We want to reduce the volume. See, What is irritating the Pakistanis on my program today? Shumela, can I speak to you for a minute, please? You are a civilized person. You are not like this uncivilized Hamid, this uncivilized Haider Hayat Khan. You are a dignified lady. Let me speak to you. Don't get influenced by these ISI payroll type people. Yes, what is the problem, Haider? Haider?
जी
Haider ko dikhaiye. Haider, what's the problem?
Let me speak, please.
No,
Let me
Haider,
complete
what's your
my-
problem?
Afghanis
My
are not
arguments.
claiming that this is Pakistan's tank. This is mere propaganda of Indian media. आप लोग सिर्फ अच्छा propaganda कर सकते हो, अच्छा झूठ बोल सकते हो. आज आप लोग खुश किस बात पे हो कि पाकिस्तान और अफगानिस्तान के दरमियान लड़ाई हो गई, जंग हो गई. जो अंजाम तुम लोगों का किया ना मई में, वही अंजाम अफगानिस्तान का करेंगे अगर उस तरह की जबान बोली जाएगी. और अफगानिस जो है ना वो
अरे सुनिए नाउ हैदर जी मेरी बात सुनिए. मैं तो आप करके आपसे बात कर रहा हूँ. ये लाहौरी स्टाइल में मेरे से बात मत करो. स्पीक प्रॉपर्ली. द क्वेश्चन इज Haider Hayat Khan, as they say, Haider Hayat Khan, मेरी बात सुनिए. You see, I don't speak in this language. Where have you done your defense analysis from? Speak properly, in a dignified way. You represent your country. I'm speaking to Shumela. I will speak to Shumela. I will not speak to this. I will not speak to this Rasta Chap kind of fellow talking to me from Lahore. Now, don't be influenced by this guy. Shumela, I want to ask you one thing. Shumela, as a leading journalist from Pakistan,
trying to give you the real picture. You don't like to listen that.
I just want to ask you something. Shumela, can I?
You should let anyone to speak.
Okay.
You
Shumela,
don't let him speak. You
I will
don't let
speak.
him complete.
Oh, don't fight for him. Shumela, listen to me. Shumela, listen to me. I just want to increase the audio of that over that tank video, Shumela, and you and I will listen to it together. Okay? See, before you see it, viewers, there is an Afghan commentary behind it. This is a Pakistani T-55 tank on top of, just hear the audio, listen, volume. Shumela, did you hear that? Shumela, is that a Pakistani tank?
First correct yourself, Arnab. You have to correct yourself. You're trying to portray a wrong picture in front of the world. And
is that a Pakistani tank that has been captured by the Afghans? Let's limit ourselves to facts. Is that a Pakistani T-55 tank?
Because of Pakistan.
Is that a Pakistani T-55 tank that has been captured by the Afghans?
You are just a propaganda media.
Okay, I am a propagandist, I am I am this, I am that. But is that a Pakistani T-55 tank? The nation wants to know, is that a Pakistani T-55 tank?
अफगानी दहशत गर्द नहीं थे या आप लोगों का तो नैरेटिव था बीजेपी का नैरेटिव था
आप हमारे बीजेपी भारत के नैरेटिव को छोड़ दीजिए इज दिस अ पाकिस्तानी T-55 टैंक
ठीक है बहुत अच्छी बात है अफगान की हिस्ट्री ऐसी है आपके भी खबंजर खोल के जाएंगे कोई ऐसी बात नहीं
इज दैट अ पाकिस्तानी T-55 टैंक Shumela is not answering I'm going to Haider the visual out here as a strategic affairs expert. Only Haider and me, please. Haider. Summer and Haider, please. Summer and Haider.
Stop ranting. Stop ruining the show.
Summer, is that a Pakistani T-55 tank?
Please go when your turn is there to talk. Please learn to present yourself on TV. Thank you.
Is that a Pakistani T-55 tank?
It's not a Pakistani T-55 tank, Arnab. It's a Soviet-era T-55 tank. Stop fooling your people. Stop fooling your people. Have you ever seen a T-55 tank?
But why are there Pakistani army markings on the T-55 tank?
I mean, seriously?
What is seriously? Is that the best answer you've got?
Where are the Pakistani
How is seriously an answer? My question is... Now listen. Okay, 1 minute. Show him the picture. There is a visual on the Durand Line.
For God's sake, stop fooling your people.
I will now show you another visual. Either stop hyperventilating. You're going to have a myocardial infraction on my program. Listen to me.
Show me. Okay, this is a challenge. This is my challenge.
Is there a Pakistani trouser?
Show me a single Pakistani mark.
Is there a Pakistani trouser? Is there a Pakistani army trouser? The Taliban is speaking up. ये पाकिस्तानी आर्मी की पतलून है कि नहीं ये पाकिस्तानी आर्मी के पतलून है कि नहीं कि आपने पतलून को भी आप डिसोसिएट करेंगे इज दैट योर आर्मीज पतलून Yes, come on now. Samar is on the attack. Samar versus Haider. Is that the Padloon of the Pakistani army?
First, let me tell you one thing. I will agree with you that T-55 is a Soviet-era tank of the Afghanistan army or Taliban army, however you would want to call it. You are correct on that part. But have you seen the pants and the G3 rifles of your soldiers? Have you seen?
इसकी बकवास बंद करवाना उसको को
Please be reasonable. I'm asking you a question. Did you see the frontier corps soldiers pants and the G3 rifles? आपने अपने फौज की हालत देखी? Did you see the visuals of the frontier corps soldier being dragged naked?
I want the visuals still of the Pakistani army post. It's in my research. Yes, Haider. 1 minute. Samar, he's crying, uncle, I need to help him. Okay, listen. Okay, first of all, Haider, listen to me.
Arnab, I would want to...
The guy's gone crazy. The guy's gone crazy. I would say this to you, to all people watching the program, ladies and gentlemen. I also want to just tell you one thing.
The Taliban is preparing. The 48 hours is not for
carry the grid of the event.
The 48 hours is for regroup.
Okay, 1 minute. I just want to say at this very point of time one thing. Can we just say one thing? Can you just keep quiet? Haider, I'm saying something to the viewers across India. And ladies and gentlemen, I have a small programming reminder at this point of time, and everyone can listen, including everyone. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, on the 18th, 1 minute, can I just make a point? Today is the 16th of October. On the 18th of October 2025, I am very delighted to announce, and Samar will be very happy, General Bakshi is going to be there. Samar, I hope you're there. The biggest military conclave of the Republic of India at the Manekshaw Center, General Chief of Army Staff, General Upendra Dwivedi is going to be our key speaker. Lieutenant General Rajiv Ghai is going to be there. We have 4 general officers commanding, and the entire top brass of the Indian Army is exclusive. Can you keep quiet when I take them off when I'm talking about the Indian Army? Take them off. I am saying to our dear viewers of Republic that the biggest, take them off, the biggest military event post-Operation Sindoor, take him off, is going to be at the Manekshaw Center. Your network has the unique honor and privilege of hosting this event along with the Center for Land Warfare Studies. And I'm also delighted to say that our dear General G.D. Bakshi, who is not just a decorated officer, but a legend, is going to be one of our keynote speakers at that event. General Bakshi, we hope to see you there. Because, we need to put these Pakistanis in their place. They've gone crazy recently. They've gone crazy. Shumaila, what's the problem? Tell me one thing. Shumaila, listen.
Let me speak. You don't let any Pakistani
but speak decently, not like this guy.
You don't let anyone. The person sitting in front of you, he's shouting on us. Is that the way to debate? Shouting? You don't have any courage to listen. You don't have any manners to.
You are getting beaten by the Afghans. It's not our problem.
What kind of a media is this?
This is the #1 network of Bharat.
You don't let anyone speak. You turn off the voices.
This is the #1 network of Bharat.
Voices of everyone. Can you hide the truth in this way? No.
The biggest network of India.
Let Mr. Bakshi speak, the fake writer of narrative.
He's 1 minute. Shumaila, not a word against General Bakshi personally, please. He's a father figure to me.
Yeah, I
and you ought to speak about him with respect.
If you talk about Asim Munir, then I can say anything to you.
Okay,
if you talk about my
General
chief,
Bakshi,
my field marshal, then I can say anything.
Okay, now
you
listen.
You don't have a right to say about my field marshal.
Anyway, I'd say your failed marshal, your failed marshal has lost to the Afghans.
Before the war. That's why
Shumaila, your failed marshal has lost the battle with the Afghans. You have lost to Afghanistan.
We will not yell at a lady, please.
We already gave you the lesson.
We would look forward to a very rational debate.
We know how to teach the lesson. Don't worry about that. आपकी रेटिंग नहीं आ सकती प्रोग्राम की अगर आप लोग पाकिस्तान डिस्कस ना करें आपके चैनल मीडिया के ठप्पों के बैठ जाएंगे अगर आप लोग पाकिस्तान पे ये फेक नैरेटिव बिल्ड ना करें आप लोग इस फेक नैरेटिव को बिल्ड करते हैं जो किताब आप
The Indian Army, we don't raise our voices at women. Please.
अगर आप ख़वातीन इज्जत करते हैं आपके चैनल
let's have a rational debate. I'd like to hear your viewpoint.
आप लोग की कोशिश करते हैं सच को चीख के
because I can't make out anything when you start, going very decibels higher than is required. Now, can I say something if you have finished?
Yes, please talk because you are talking. आपका तो ना माइक्रोफोन होगा, ना आपको रोका जाएगा, ना आपको अर्नब गोस्वामी टोकेगा, ना आपको इंटरप्ट करेगा, क्योंकि आप
मैं जनरल जीडी बख्शी का बहुत रिस्पेक्ट करता हूँ, इसीलिए मैं उन्हें टोकता नहीं हूँ. उनकी बात पूरे विश्व में लोग सीरियसली लेते हैं.
आप बैठे हैं वहाँ, तमाम पैनलिस्ट का रिस्पेक्ट आपको बनता है.
मैं इनको करता हूँ. आपको प्रॉब्लम है, मैं उनको करता हूँ रिस्पेक्ट. नहीं जनरल बख्शी, दिस इज टू मच. शी इज डिसरिस्पेक्टिंग यू. हाउ डू यू एक्सपेक्ट मी, जनरल बख्शी, टू बी क्वाइट? शी इज टॉकिंग टू यू इन अ वेरी कैजुअल मैनर. आई एम सेइंग कि अफगानिस्तान.
He is not my general.
Well, he is my general. He is my general. So let me show him respect.
You should respect.
देखिए मैं एक विजुअल दिखाऊंगा. जनरल बख्शी एनालाइज करेंगे. एक विजुअल है द पाकिस्तानी. दिस इज आवर पाकिस्तानी पोस्ट.
You are just a little elder than my granddaughter. All right, granddaughter. So just listen calmly. You know the point. The problem is that Pakistan was trying to become a security provider in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Right? It had agreed to provide security to the House of the Saud. It has agreed to provide peacekeeping force in Gaza, which will be required to disarm the Hamas. Right? And quite unfortunately, your own people, the Tehreek-e-Labbaik, are livid that you have been, I would not like to use that word, bootlicking Donald Trump to try and curry favor with the people in Washington, right? The problem is you've cut a very sorry figure with what the Taliban has done. It is not even a regular army. It's not even a regular military. They are at best a former insurgent force.
Yeah.
I myself have been astonished by the way your army has taken a beating at the hands of a ragtag outfit like the Taliban. What happens to your security provider image in the Middle East? You will have to do something about it. Otherwise, it is a PR disaster. Otherwise, Asim Munir is very keen to come on the cameras. 3 months, 3 visits he has made to Washington. He's been on the cameras throughout. Last few 48 hours and more, he's vanished from your cameras.
No, another visual
came. He didn't go to Sharm el-Sheikh.
A breaking news video has come,
General Bachchan. He's got problems at home.
A breaking news video I'm going to run right now. Please look at this very closely. Pakistan had announced that it has killed TTP chief Noor Wali Mahsood. अभी इनको ऐसे फोन आ रहे हैं. Pakistan had said that Noor Wali Mahsood.
तुम्हें बड़ा डर लग रहा होगा अर्नब. तो बड़ा डर लग रहा होगा.
That Pakistan had said चिल्लाओ मत भाई.
अगर ISI से फोन आया होता तो तुम्हारी पतलून गीली होगी.
अरे रुकिए भाई मेरे पाकिस्तानी गोलगप्पे, आप जरा आराम से बात करो, मेरे साथ ऐसे बात मत करो. Just wait for me. अच्छा, now the question is, Samar, I have to. Samar, Pakistan had claimed that the TTP chief Noor Wali Mahsood has been killed. I have just got a video. Haider, please, आपको फिर से insult करना पड़ेगा. In this video, Mahsood says हम तो लड़ रहे हैं पाकिस्तान के साथ. ऑडियो बढ़ाइए. This video is exclusively with Republic, ladies and gentlemen. As usual, the #1 network. Yeah, listen to this audio. Yeah, but whatever, I have the news. You don't have the news, so listen to him. You guys said you killed him. Here is the latest video. The latest video is on the channel. Increase the audio, please. Increase the audio. Increase the audio ताकि ये पाकिस्तानी सुन सके इनको. अफगानी में कुछ बोल रहे, प्ले करिए ना. आपको ऑडियो प्रॉब्लम है प्रोड्यूसर्स, प्ले इट.
उनको बड़े प्रॉब्लम्स हैं अर्नब, बहुत
ऑडियो बढ़ाइए.
पहले अपनी प्रॉब्लम्स तो ठीक कर लो.
Arnab, I want to give some updates that I've got.
नहीं but
लो अर्नब आ गया PMO से फोन आ गया, उसको समर को मैसेज आया.
Does he always talk like this? What is this chichorapan?
Yeah,
Please talk
I'm
properly.
an officer, yeah. I mean, at least,
Yeah, talk like
at least talk with decency.
It's complete chichorapan. What is this? Is this a way to talk?
Nahi, I mean, does anybody
I
talk
said,
to
why
you
don't
and
you
say
learn
tutu to you?
some manners from the lady next to you?
Yeah,
No,
learn some
it's
manners
not
from
some
her.
manners.
Teach some manners to someone.
This is the face of Pakistan. Audience, look at this guy. He has no courtesy. He has no decorum. He has no manners. You are behaving like a typical jungli. And you are coming on a country's national television. You are making yourself a laughing stock. मतलब आपने खुद का मजाक बना के रखा है. Please take care of the 123 coffins that have arrived today. You keep shouting, shut up. That's not going to change the fact.
Haider Khan. Haider is shouting. Haider
आज
shouting.
क्वेटा में 123 ताबूत पहुंचे हैं. Please cater to the families. Please cater to the families of the soldiers.
Louder for Haider.
आपके सिपाहियों को मारा गया है. जिस तरीके से उनकी पत्नी
समरपाल टूर को छोड़ दूंगा, तुम कुत्तों की तरह छूट जाते हो.
और बात बता दूं, China is replenishing the Taliban with ammunition. China is replenishing Taliban because the Taliban has allowed the Chinese mining companies to be there in Afghanistan. And how China paying them back?
Do you have anything to prove this?
And they are also
कोई
going to
कुछ है तुम्हारे पास? जिस तरह अर्नब झूठ बोल रहे हैं, वैसे ही मेजर तुम झूठ बोल रहे हो.
Going to bed with USA. Is this that China is going to weaponize Taliban again?
1 minute. Let's hear the audio of the TTP guy. Audio.
ډېر ملګري د څو ورځې مخکې په 9 اکتوبر باندې پاکستاني میډیا او نور دنیا نه خبره ډېره په زور شروع کړله چې په کابل باندې پاکستاني چیټو بمبار کړی په هغې کښې د ما د شهادت خبره شوې وه. تر اوسه پوره مو ډېر ملګري د هغې تشویش کې دي اگر چې ما یو سعودي پیغام لګول د تسلي لپاره پرېښاوه. نو د ملګرو په مشوره زه دې ته مجبور شوم چې زه دنیا ته هم تحریک طالبان پاکستان ملګرو ته هم د پاکستان عوام ته هم د ویډیو په توسط په ذریعه باندې زه خپل هغه پیغام په داسې طرز باندې نشر کړم. څو ورځې مخکې
This very powerful video is saying that we are fighting Pakistan, we continue to fight them. See, they're coming for you, Shumela now. Also, I have news that curfew has been imposed all over Punjab and they want to ban the TLP.
It's not like this. I don't know from where you are getting these kind of a fake news and you're just trying to build a fake narrative.
Well, I mean,
and you're just a propaganda.
what is this video that I just showed?
Internet outage. There is clearly internet outage in
You don't have manners to talk. You don't have manners to talk to a lady. You're shouting on me. So shut your
You don't
mouth.
deserve respect.
I'm not listening
You
to you.
don't
I'm not
deserve
replying
respect.
back. Learn some
You do
manners
not
how
deserve
to talk.
respect.
Learn some
Shumela.
You do not
manners
deserve
how to
respect,
talk.
number one.
I know how to raise my
And
voice
first listen
also.
to me.
So just
First
shut
go
your mouth.
attend the funeral
and
of the
zip your lips.
123 Pakistanis who have been killed. उनको पता है
We know
उनको
how to teach
पहले
you.
बोला गया
We already taught you a very good
कि
lesson
जिंदा
on
रहना है
that,
तो
right?
पतलूने
Don't
छोड़ के
forget
जाओ.
that lesson.
They happily
Don't forget
remove
that
their
lesson.
pants.
We already teach you.
And then they
We
were said
already gave
अपने
you a
हथियार
very good
जमा
lesson.
कराओ.
This is
Shumela,
the
one at a
problem.
time.
ऐसे भागे
And then you
and
have
don't
this kind
forget
of problem.
you have
10 मई के बाद से ये problem start हो गया है.
POWs.
We
आपके
are enjoying
जिंदा
this
फ्रंटियर
problem.
कोर्ट के
हमारे channels
33
पे India
POW
नहीं चलता.
तालिबान के पास है.
हमारे channels
So
पे
if you
India
keep
नहीं चलता.
ranting, it's going to
Entertainment
do you
चलता
no
है.
good. You start planning
आपके पास
how you are
पाकिस्तान
going to
ना
get
चले
the
तो आप लोग
33
reading नहीं हो
POWs
सकती.
back.
That's why I can understand
Now I
your
will tell
pain.
you
I can
कि
understand
आपने
your
कौन कौन से
feelings
इलाकों
for the
में
narrative
गड़बड़
building
की है.
for promoting
पहले हो गया पक्तिया.
your channels. You're doing this.
स्पिन बोतलक में तो आपका फ्रेंडशिप द्वार था. The gateway to friendship has been destroyed today.
अफगानिस्तान के साथ friendship.
फिर दंड पटन,
जैसे ही उनका
दंड
बंदा
पटन
आपके मुल्क में
district
पहुंचा,
is
उन्होंने
again
पाकिस्तान पे attack करना
deployment
शुरू
of
कर दिया.
Taliban is
उसके
there.
पीछे कौन है?
Now
Who is
let's
behind these
come to
attacks?
few
India is
more
behind
places.
these attacks.
Nimrod.
India is always behind.
No, India is
every
not.
terrorist act
One
in
Shumela,
Pakistan.
Shumela, General Bakshi is there out here. Shumela, I asked you and Haider Hayat Khan. Your Khwaja Asif is also
Beta,
saying.
show us the proof.
Yeah, show us the proof that we have anything to do with the Taliban attacks on you. Why would we do that? I mean, you are going and crying, uncle. You are going and saying that Trump should intervene. Yeah, but you have to show some proof. I mean, is there any proof? That if you have any proof, show it to General Bakshi right now.
Okay,
You are unable to secure your own
first
backyard.
of all, I challenged you that you should show some proof, but you are not even apologizing. जो मेजर समरपाल तूर ने भी एक्सेप्ट किया कि ये T-55 टैंक पाकिस्तानी नहीं है, तो पहले एटलीस्ट अपने अंदर इतनी करेज पैदा करो, माफी मांगो इस चीज पर, बताओ कि मैं मेरी आदत है झूठ बोलने की, तो ये भी मैंने एक और झूठ बोला, उसके बाद आगे बात करो.
What is the
No, 1 minute, boy. Samar.
The main question is why is the Pakistani flag painted on it?
Just 1 minute, just 1 minute. Samar, he's trying to get away, and I want to Haider, don't cry so loud. The Afghan National Defense and Security Forces have seized 2 Pakistani T-80 tanks, right?
चलो पहले
T-80
था, T-80 हो गया.
हाँ तो T-80 T-55 क्या फर्क पड़ता है? टैंक लिया ना. You know, he's trying to run away saying, oh, you said 55, now you're saying 80. So T-80 tanks, okay, T-80 बाबा, be happy. It's a T-80 tank. अरे मैं आर्मी ऑफिसर नहीं हूँ, मेरे को T-55 T-80 इतनी पता नहीं चलता है डिफरेंस, मगर मैं खुद का कह रहा हूँ कि मेन क्वेश्चन है कि आपके टैंक को पकड़ के रेड किया. And this raid happened in Torkham. This raid happened in Torkham, and the T-80 tanks were in Torkham, and this has been made very clear. After that, Khwaja Afsif said,
even this is a lie.
There is a Pakistani flag drawn on the tank. There is a Pakistani flag drawn on the tank. That is the only question. Why is it there? Is it like see? I want to ask when Pakistan would have had good relations with Afghanistan. Could be Pakistan would have given them these tanks. That could be one scene. So, see, we are not, be reasonable.
Show me the Pakistani
Be reasonable. And the main question is, what are the pants of the Frontier Corps soldiers doing with Taliban? What are the G3 weapons doing with the Taliban? So, please answer the question. How are you going to organize the funeral of 123 coffins that have arrived in Kota today? How are you going to tackle that? Then, see, I'll tell you, I'll make you count. TTP, please listen, let's be reasonable. Let's be reasonable. पहली चीज तो आप बताएं TTP, BLA, BRA, BLF, खैबर पख्तूनवा में प्रॉब्लम है, तालिबान के साथ प्रॉब्लम है, ईरान के बॉर्डर पे सिस्तिया में प्रॉब्लम है, फिर आपके पास फ्लड्स आ चुके हैं, आपकी इन्फ्लेशन ऑल टाइम हाई है, आप कर्जे में डूब चुके हो, आपकी फौज के साथ मैं बताऊं आपके पिलर कौन है? जैश-ए मोहम्मद, लश्कर-ए तैयबा, अल-कायदा, TRF, PAAF, ये लोग तो आपके वो हैं, पिलर्स हैं. और जो पाकिस्तान आर्मी है वो अपनी पतलूने उतार के G3 राइफल समेत वो सौंप रही है तालिबान को. तो आप बताइए कि आपकी बारी कब आने वाली है?
Shumela, will you admit that the ceasefire attempt has failed? But the ceasefire attempt has failed. No, you said there is a ceasefire. Shumela, there is no ceasefire today.
Just they are removing their pants.
Shumela, louder.
यही बैठे-बैठे कपड़े मलखड़े बनाते हैं और उसके बाद एक नैरेटिव बिल्ड करते रहते हैं. फेक नैरेटिव में एक्सपर्ट हो चुके हैं आप लोग. इसको यही नहीं पता कि T-55 किसका है, ये बात कर रहा है.
ट्विटर
पहले अपॉलॉजी तो करे अपनी इंफॉर्मेशन के ऊपर, पहले माफी तो मांगे. T-28 and T-25 रशियन टैंक्स हैं, वो बात क्या कर रहा है? वे तो की इंफॉर्मेशन है कोई नहीं. कोई कहता है कि अफगानिस्तान में बैठा हूं मैं.
बेटा आपके सामने क्लियर विजुअल्स दिखाई दिए जा रहे हैं. द अमेरिकन से डोंट टेल अस, शो अस. We are showing you live visuals. आपके पास है proof तो आप दिखाइए. We would very much like to hear your side of the story. As military professionals, we'd like to hear both sides. But आप हमें evidence दिखाइए ना. I mean, just claims don't make a difference. And I just want to ask you one thing. No, Sumaira, you seem to be reasonably well read. Tell me one thing. Tell me one thing. Your country was trying to establish an image of security provider in the Middle East. Hasn't your image taken a knock? And what will you do to refurbish Pakistan's military image in the Middle
Okay,
East?
ladies and gentlemen, I want to wrap this up by saying that, see, at the end of the day, Shumela, listen, you're a coward.
तुम लोग लकी हो कि अफगानिस्तान के पास आर्मी नहीं है.
You take his body back.
अर्नब, तुम लोग लकी हो
You
कि
collect his body
अफगानिस्तान के
back.
पास एयरफोर्स नहीं है.
Yeah, also, why haven't you taken back the bodies of your soldiers? The Afghans want to return the bodies. Why haven't you taken the bodies back? The visuals of the bodies are there.
Do they have any army?
These are visuals of Pakistani soldiers' bodies. Why don't you take it back?
His body is with us. His body is in India. Please take it back.
These are bodies of Pakistani soldiers, Kargil style. They are refusing to take it back.
कारगिल के टाइम में इनकी साइटेशन हम ने लिखी थी.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have little time for this, so I have to close this.
ये है सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जल जीरा मसाला. सिप सिप जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप.